My dad forgot to say the tire size, so his tire size is 35, 12.5, 17.
Alright, welcome. Today we're gonna try to review my new air compressor that I bought a week ago from Black Friday sale. I bought it from Ironman 4x4. They base in Oregon, and the best part of it, there's no tax and free shipping. So originally I think this air compressor cost about $200, but I bought it only for $149. So before I continue, I already opened this one before and I already tried it, but let me just say, this thing comes on the package, air hose and the gauge. Man, let me tell you what, this gauge is not accurate. I repeat, this gauge is not accurate. I suggest you guys to get your own or different tire pressure gauge, because the moment I plug this in and I start airing up, it tells me right away that I'm already in 50 psi, but I'm just starting to air up from 20 psi. Okay, like I said, this comes with that package. So I'm gonna open it now. Please, I'm gonna tell you this later. So this is the one. It's kinda heavy. Yep, that's the one. It's really nice. It's pretty sturdy. It is heavy too. So it comes with this and that one, and this is your thing that you're gonna connect it to battery while operating this compressor. So okay, this blue thing right here, this is the one we're gonna use for inflating my tire. Replacing that one comes with a kit. The reason why I'm switching it is because, like I said earlier, this tire pressure gauge is not accurate. There's nothing wrong with the air compressor, but it's just a gauge. So for this one, it's gonna be my first time trying it. Let's see how it will perform. And by the way, I bought this too. The one is gonna connect to the air compressor and one is on the pressure gauge. Oh yeah, by the way, the pressure gauge that we're gonna use is this one. It's Jayco. I bought this on Amazon, and this thing, it performs really good. So yeah, we're gonna use this today. Okay, before we deflate this tire, let me show you what kit I'm gonna use for deflating my tire. It is a Stone tire deflators. Bought this also from the Amazon not too long ago, and I already preset this to 20 psi. I kinda preset the front 20 psi and on the back 25 psi, so if ever I'm loaded on the back, it's not too heavy for the tire, so there's a little bit air on the rear. This is rear, like as can you see, I put rear, so So this is preset to 25 psi, and on the front is 20 psi. This is what we're gonna use on deflating the tire, because I'm more comfortable using this compared to the other ones that you're trying to take out the stem, valve stem, let the air out, and there's a tendency you might break it, and I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, let's try using this. Alright, before we deflate my tire, we're gonna check what is the current PSI. I'm also using this Jayco tire gauge. I know, I love Jayco. They're just like nice. And it's cheaper than ARB. Anywho, can you see it's 0? Let's try. I'm on 37 psi. Let me try that again. Yep, 37. So now we are going to use this. It's preset to 20 psi, so you're just going to squeeze it in. Hear it? So let's just wait until it's finished. BRB. Okay, it's finally stopped. That took probably, I should say, less than 2 minutes. Baby, can you pass me the one on the very left? Very left. Another one. Sorry, that one. Yeah. So this is my daughter. She's going to help me. So let's see if this thing is in on 20 psi. Look, 0. Let's see it. That's 81. So it's not too bad. Let's do it again. 0. Yeah, 21. I guess I need to deflate this a little bit, so I'm gonna try to deflate it until 15 psi. So from 15 psi we can try to figure how long to air up from 15 to all the way to 35 psi. Okay, we're trying to deflate this tire all the way down to 15 psi. Let's try check. Okay, that's actually 14 psi. Now we're gonna try to air up using this Ironman and my new hose, that Home Depot Husky. Stay tuned. Okay, everything is hooked up, the battery, the hose, and we're trying to see. So yeah, it's reading 14 psi. I have my iPad here. Let's see how fast we will air up from 14 to 35 psi. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, so that only took me 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Maybe it should be less than that because I keep checking it every couple seconds. But yeah, the tire pressure from 15, actually 14 psi to 35 psi took me 2 minutes and 5 seconds. So I should say this thing is pretty good. And like I said earlier, get yourself a brand new hose. There's nothing wrong with this, it's just the tire gauge, it's not really accurate. So thumbs up, I highly recommend this with better tire gauge.